Seahawks fans, buckle up because today we've got spine-tingling news out of Seattle. The heart of the 12s is beating faster right now because what I've got here could change the future of our team. One of the biggest names in the league could completely transform the Seahawks offense, but the burning question everyone's asking, the one that's got our hearts racing, is whether he'll really reach the level this fan base is dreaming of. And hold on, because that's not all. There's a long-time dream of the 12s that might finally become reality, and a front office decision that could shake the entire direction of the franchise. Want it all? Then stick with me to the end, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't you dare miss this bombshell, because today we're talking serious business. Go Hawks! And I'm starting with a move nobody thought we'd see this soon. Cooper Kupp suiting up in blue and green. Just picturing that already gives you chills, because we're talking about one of the most respected wideouts in the NFL over the past decade. The 32-year-old vet, who made history with the Los Angeles Rams, is now pulling on our jersey to be part of Clint Kubiak's brand new offensive plan. And let's be real, 12s, Kupp isn't just another guy to fill out the roster. He's the kind of player whose resume and experience can flip the balance of an entire offense. We're talking about the Super Bowl 56 MVP, a guy who put together one of the most insane seasons this league has ever seen, practically unstoppable in 2021. His numbers were off the charts, his plays etched into NFL history, and his presence was enough to rattle any defense. Sure, injuries have been part of the story since then, messing with his consistency, but every time he's been healthy, he's played at an elite level. And here in Seattle, he's got a coach in Mike Macdonald who's already shown how much he values Kupp's winner's mentality. This isn't just about sharp routes or explosive bursts. It's about how he sees the game, how he challenges, how he leads both on and off the field. That mindset might be exactly the spark this rebuilding offense needed. Now imagine it, Sam Darnold, looking to prove himself after that career revival in Minnesota, finds Kupp as the reliable weapon who can flip the script in tight games. Clint Kubiak shows up with a fresh playbook, stacked with new ideas. And Kupp could be the glue holding it all together, something solid, competitive, and explosive. The only question hanging in the air is whether his body holds up. Can he push through an entire season? Because if he does, if he manages to stay healthy, the Seahawks could be looking at one of the most dangerous duos in the NFC. And just thinking about that is enough to set the imagination of the 12s on fire. And speaking of imagination, the second storyline hits the core of our future. While the offense is changing, the defense is also stepping into the spotlight. And when you talk Seahawks, defense is identity, it's tradition. Safety has been one of our iconic positions, and now there's a name that's got the 12s dreaming big, Caleb Downs out of Ohio State. If you follow college ball, you already know the name. A national champ, a star from day one, and praised by analysts like Jordan Schultz as the best safety prospect since Kyle Hamilton. And that's no exaggeration. Downs brings instincts, explosiveness, game IQ, and a maturity you almost never see in a player his age. Mike Macdonald, who helped shape Hamilton with the Ravens, knows better than anyone what a safety like Downs can do for a defense. Now picture that kind of talent in Seattle, growing in a system built to maximize that role. Of course, there's a massive hurdle, the price. Downs is a locked-in top 10 pick in the 2026 draft. For Seattle to get him, either he'd have to slide down unexpectedly, or the Hawks would need a rough season to earn that draft spot. Let's be real, neither seems likely right now, especially with this roster built to compete in the division. But that doesn't stop the dream. And it's exactly that kind of dream that keeps the 12s buzzing. It's the stuff you hear at a Sunday barbecue, in a WhatsApp group full of die-hard fans, or in forums stacked with 12s debating the future. Imagining Downs in blue and green, lining up with Julian Love and Nick Emmanwori, is the kind of vision that makes you believe in building the next legendary Seattle defense. And now, 12s, we step away from dreams and into reality, something already locked in and ready to impact this season from the jump. The Seahawks have secured a 3-year, $46 million extension with Abe Lucas, our right tackle, holding down the strong side for our quarterback. Lucas didn't take long to prove his worth. Drafted in 2022, he grabbed a starting spot right away and played 16 games in his rookie year. Injuries slowed him down after that, raising questions, but John Schneider and the front office didn't hesitate. Keeping him was non-negotiable. That move sends a loud, clear message, with Darnold stepping in to lead the offense. Protecting the line is priority number one. Don't forget, even Pro Football Focus called out Seattle's O-line as the weakest link, with Anthony Bradford pointed out as the soft spot. Locking in Lucas means not repeating those old mistakes, when QBs got beat up behind shaky lines and it cost us wins. This is a long-term play, bringing stability and showing the franchise is serious about building a legit, reliable offense. When you put these three stories together, you see a team at a crossroads. On one side, the present gets a jolt with Kupp, a game-changer right now. On the other, the future shines with the dream of Caleb Downs. And right in between, the Lucas extension proves the front office is focused on the foundation. Now think about it, opening the season against the San Francisco 49ers is already a massive challenge. A division rival, one of the NFC's strongest squads, right out of the gate. But this year, it's even bigger. It's a statement game. It's the chance to show the entire league that Seattle isn't just rebuilding, it's reinventing itself. That even with so many changes and so many new faces, this team is ready to go toe-to-toe with anybody. That's why this opener against the 49ers is set to be electric. Pure rivalry, pure emotion, a fire test from the very start. It's Seattle's chance to prove the 12s are alive and louder than ever. In the end, what we've got here is the picture of a franchise unafraid of change. Kupp is the spark for today, Downs is the dream for tomorrow, and Lucas is the solid proof that the foundation is secure. So now I want to hear from you, 12s, which of these stories hit you hardest? Was it the hype of seeing a Super Bowl MVP wearing blue and green? Was it dreaming about a college star who could redefine our defense? Or was it the relief of knowing one of our offensive line anchors is locked in for the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because your voice is part of this journey. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and share this with your fellow 12s. Sunday it's Seahawks versus 49ers, and it's time to remind everyone that this fan base is united. Let's make noise, because this season is going to be unforgettable. Go Hawks!